Guys, there is a new one. This is a new way for you to come into Canada from any part of the world. Nova Scotia in Canada is currently calling. Please do not miss this opportunity. From whatever part of the world you are in, you have the opportunity to come into Canada as I'm talking to you right now. Nova Scotia is calling you. Nova Scotia want people who have experience in construction. Okay, so if you have any construction related experience and you want to come into Canada, these people are ready to let you come into Canada. They are going to give you a job offer. You will not need to assess your academics because there is no ECA needed, and the ages is between 21 years old and 55 years old. So let's get started. Let me give you all the breakdown you need about this.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get.
Okay, so friends, welcome back. So the Nova Scotia Critical Pilot Work Program is a program that was released by the Nova Scotia government because they are in their need of people. The people in Nova Scotia cannot fill up this vacant position, so they want people to come out from other parts of the world, from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, wherever you are, to come in and fill in this position. But on one condition, that you should have an experience in construction industry. Okay, so you basically need 1 year construction experience, and you might need to write a test to have a band score of 4 or 5. So now let's talk about the benefits of this program, and then we'll talk about the eligibility of this program, that is people who are required. So for this job, you do not need to be in Canada. So this is that much awaiting video that you have been waiting for. You do not need to be in Canada before you get this job. You can apply from outside the country and then you come into the country. Secondly, there is no degree required. You can apply with your WAEC, you can apply with your NCE, you can apply with your OND. As long as you went to secondary school, that is enough. It just doesn't end there. This job is people from 21 years old to 55 years old. Another benefit is that you don't require to have a CLB of higher than 4 or 5. With a CLB of 4 or 5, you are good to go. Another benefit is that you need just 1 year experience. Okay, so most times when things like this come out, they will tell you need like 2 years or 3 years work experience, but for this you only need 1 year work experience in any country that you are in, and you are good to apply for it. So you need just 1 year work experience in any construction related job. You might be a plumber, you might be an electrician, you might be a carpenter, you might be those people who make roof, you might be those people who fix ties. You know how they fix ties in African homes or in European homes. You know those people who make the roof of houses. You know those who make painting on the walls, those who fix damaged pipes, those who do plumbing job, anything that has to do with construction, as long as you have 1 year experience. We are going to talk about the eligibility. Okay, so number one eligibility or requirement is that you need to get a job offer. Okay, you need to get a job offer. You need to get an employment letter from an employer here in Nova Scotia in Canada. I'm going to post a direct link from the Nova Scotia government in the description section. Guys, this is legit. There's no hide, there's no sick. I'm going to put all of the links in the description section, how you're going to apply. All you need to do, everything is going to be in the description section. Secondly, that employment offer that you're going to get from your employer, okay, which is your employment letter, it must state that your job is among the NOCs. Okay, so what are the NOCs number? Those NOCs are the required particular type of job that is required. So they come in different code. So you need to ensure that when you're applying, note down your code, because that code might be required for you when you are filling the form. Okay, let's take a look at the NOC codes. Okay, my friends, so when you click on the link that I told you is in the description section, it brings you down here. This is the eligibility, and this is what you need to have for the NOCs. Okay, so you can see all the numbers here. Yeah, those are the NOC codes. So we have construction managers, home and building renovation managers. You can see the NOC code beside it. contractors and supervisors, electrical traders and telecom occupations, contractors and supervisors, other construction traders and installers, repairers and services, contractors and supervisors, mechanic trades. If you are into mechanics, car repairs or anything that has to do with mechanic, welders. Somebody was asking me my other video about welders. Okay, so if you are a welder or other related machine operator, electricians except industrial and power system, industrial electricians, carpenters, bricklayer, heavy duty equipment mechanics, heating, refrigerator and air conditioning mechanics, crane operators, concrete finishers, plasterers, drywall installers, finishers and ladders, roofers and shingles. You know, the shingles is a type of roof. Residential and commercial installers and services, heavy equipment operators, material handlers, that's for NOC 75101, construction trade helpers and laborers. These are basically laborers and other trade helpers and laborers. Okay, so those are the required NOC codes for this job. Okay, so they also wrote it that you need to have a 1-year experience related to the job. I mentioned this earlier on. So you do not actually need to have a degree. You don't need to be a university graduate before you be qualified for this. Okay, so you just basically need to have at least a high school diploma, okay, or any proof that you have completed a construction specific industry training program. And you need to be between 21 years old to 55 years old. And then you need a proved language ability to equal to the Canadian language benchmark, which is the CLB level 5. Okay, so for the NOC tier 0, 1, 2, 3, or for the CLB level 4, NOC tier 4, and even if your first language is English or French, you need to have a CLB of 5 or a CLB of 4. And then you need to show a proof of fund to show that you are able to successfully settle down here in Canada. But do not allow that to worry, because like I told you earlier on, they have settlement services. Okay, so they will do all in their best to ensure that you settle in smoothly. Okay, before I forget, I'm also going to drop the email of how you can contact Nova Scotia Immigration. So if you're having any difficulty in any part of your application, I'll drop the email of the Nova Scotia Immigration. Contact them on their email. And also, it is good for you to know that when you come into Nova Scotia, they have settlement programs as well. I'm dropping all of that link as well for you. Now, how do you apply? Let's take a look on how you need to apply for this process. So about how to apply, you just need to come down here. You see here they said how to apply. Okay, so we are going to click on the link and there. So when you click on this link, apply, you see it brings you here. So it says immigrate to Nova Scotia. So when you click on apply, now it's going to tell you if you want English or French. Always choose English if you are English, and if you are French, you choose French. Remember, my friends, just like when you are applying for your visas in the IRCC portal, you need to create an account, right? So for this purpose, you might need to create an NS account. What is an NS account? Your NS account is your Nova Scotia account, okay? So this is the first evidence to show that you are actually interested in coming into Nova Scotia, and this is where they will have a basic knowledge and information about you. Okay, so if you're coming in here for the first time, you might need to create an account, but if you have an account with Nova Scotia already, you just need to log in. Okay, and then you click on create account, and then it will start asking all of these questions, and then you go ahead to answer all of the questions and follow the steps that is stated. Okay, and then you need to accept all of these privacy terms and conditions. You need to accept all of that. My NS account, you need to read all of these and be sure you agree to all of these. And when you are done, you click on continue. So step by step, follow all the steps until you are done with those submissions, until you are done with filling the form. And you just need to wait for some number of weeks. It might take 3 weeks, it might take 4 weeks minimum, and they will get back to you. Immediately you get your offer letter, my friends, the process is going to start very, very fast. These are the positions with the NOC codes that Nova Scotia wants. So you just need to get a job in any company that will give you an offer letter with these headings. Okay guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope this video is going to help you and you, as many of you who want to come into Canada. I hope this route, this new construction pilot program in Nova Scotia is going to help all of you to come into Canada. My friends, I am waiting for you. Nova Scotia is waiting for you, and Canada is waiting for you. Please do not miss this calling. If you have any questions, drop all of your comments in the comment section. I will do my best to reply every of your questions. Please do not forget, go to the description section and take advantage of all of those links that I dropped for you, how to apply, how to contact the Nova Scotia immigration, and all of that. This is a very helpful video. Please remember to share these videos to your friends and families who want them. I will see you in the next video. Take good care. Bye.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay